Another video. Today we're doing these in UD Drive. We are reviewing the Stalion GT500. Is it 500? Sorry, we were reviewing the Stalion GT760. I'm sorry, 760. Obviously, this is the Mustang, the 2020, whatever, Mustang GT500. Obviously, it's GT500. But they had to have fictional car brand names for copyright reasons, so it's called the Stalion, you know. But, so let's first of all, again, before we continue, information like how much the vehicle costs, how much money this car makes, will make you, because each car makes a certain amount of money when you drive it around. You get money by driving around, and each car in the game produces a different set of money by driving it around. So that information will be in the description down below. So let's talk about it. So we're gonna get in the car and drive back to the house and talk to you guys as I drive back to the house. The first thing you guys need to know: gas mileage, trash, because it's a muscle car. What you expect? But it's really nice. This thing is awesome to drive. Seriously, guys. I love driving this thing. Like, seriously, guys, I love driving this thing. We'll go manual. He's manual. So this thing obviously is quite fast. Obviously, the thing is not drive smooth at all. Handling is pretty good. It does require more work to control the car. Be careful of like turning really fast. This car is not all-wheel drive, so it can spin out on you. Top speed is obviously good. Top speed is like 180 miles an hour. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good to me. So again, this vehicle is not bad. Great handling. Handling is a little bit. I'm not good. Handling is more work to control. It's a tiny bit wonky. The handling is a tiny bit wonky, but it is a lot easier to control. Basically, the handling on this vehicle is a lot harder to deal with, but it's easier to control than you think it is. But it's still not like a walk in the park to control. Something that can understeer. The brakes are fantastic, and the way this car sounds is fantastic. I will say this: when you get to higher speeds in this vehicle, please, and I'm begging you, please be careful, because when you get to higher speeds, the car becomes like slippery, and you can spin out and crash very easily, and I mean very easily, which you guys seen already. So what I'm saying is, when you get to, I'm saying that if you're not really experienced in driving at all in this game, wait on getting in this vehicle, get experience with driving cars at high speeds. Oh my gosh, really? Even this, yes, I'm sorry. Some of the drivers in this game are dumber than Greenville. So some of the drivers in this game can be dumber than Greenville's drivers. Yeah. So like I was saying, for that freaking moron, with less than half a brain interrupted, freaking dumbass. This car sounds pretty. This thing sounds amazing, guys. Seriously, it sounds good. It sounds great. Again, when you get to higher speeds, you gotta be careful. When you get to higher speeds and you're really pushing it and you're really using that engine and putting it to work, let's say. But let's go customize it. So let's go customize it, but again, like I said, what I was saying before, the stupidity of Pete drivers. When you're driving at high speeds, you have to be careful. Seriously, no joke. This thing, even though it's fast and has good handling for a muscle car, it's still a muscle car. But it still has questionable high-speed handling. Because that's just like every muscle car that exists. So, please, and I mean please, be careful. Alright, if you're not careful and you're just driving like high speeds, like wee, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh crap, oh, what's going on? And next thing you know, you're causing accidents, you're crashing into everything. Learn how to control the vehicle. She's a good-looking gal. She can be a lot to control, but if you treat her right, if you treat this beautiful girl right here on your screen right, treat her right, she will behave perfectly for you. All right. You treat the car right, and it will work for you. All right. That means you gotta know what you're doing. Basically, what I'm saying is you have to kind of know what you're doing to drive this car in a way. And you know, again, and another thing we'll say is this car is not cheap. Okay, I repeat to you, this car is not cheap. This thing on your screen is expensive. If you do not have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of money at all, you cannot. This is not the car for you. This car is expensive. Trust me. When you guys go to the description and see the price, you guys will see this thing is expensive. All right, and there are other muscle cars that are even more expensive. So this thing is not dirt cheap. Okay, it's not. It costs a little bit of cash. All right. So again, just be careful. All right. Be careful. All right. Be careful. Be careful, guys. Seriously. Be careful and you will be fine. If you're not careful, you'll screw things up for everybody. I'm just asking you not to do that. Alright? Promise me? You won't do that? Promise me? Alright? So, let's go for... You know what? Should we do a red? Well, accent. Okay, that's what that is. What do you guys think? Let's do this. Yeah. Also, it does have daytime running lights, so there you go. Let's go back to the house, guys, shall we? Sorry, my bad. Let's head back to the house, shall we? But again, you guys gotta have an idea how to control it. And again, I'm just making a video on it. I'm not trying to drive really well at all. I'm not. I'm just making a video on it. But when you're trying, again, you can do races in this game and earn lots of money for them. Trust me. Turning signal is on the mirror itself, which is freaking dope. So be careful. Be careful. That's all I gotta say. Be careful. Know what you're doing. When you're actually in a race with this thing, basically what I'm saying is when you're doing an actual race with this thing, you got to know what you're freaking doing. I'm sorry. Now you guys might not like to hear it, but you guys gotta know. You guys, like, if you're doing a race with this car, right? Are you doing a race with this car? Let's say you're sitting there doing a race with it, right? All right, if you guys sitting here doing a race with this car, an actual race in the game, you guys gotta know what you're doing to handle this thing, 100%. Yes, when you're driving day to day, it doesn't matter. But when you're driving, yes, you guys gotta know what you're doing. All right. But overall, it's a great muscle car. It is expensive, like I said before earlier. This car is not cheap. It is not $20,000. It is way more than that. It can be expensive. All right. And I will say a lot of cars in this game are very expensive. Now, not all of them are, but some of them are. So please be mindful. And also, please subscribe. And while you're at it, since you guys are home, we all stuck to be at home, we're all trying to get through this coronavirus together, please hit the subscribe button. Why not? You're home. I'm waiting. You're home. But yeah, guys, seriously. Seriously, please subscribe. Please give a thumbs up. That helps me let me know what content you like. That's how I know. If you guys want to know how I know what content to put out, what content I know you guys like, along with comments and views. Likes is also something really important. I know, okay, this video gets so many likes. I know you guys like this content. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Think of my car review video skills. I hope you guys like this 2D drive stuff, car review stuff. Ever since I first started my channel, ever since I first started my YouTube channel, really, I've always wanted to do UD Drive car review videos on Roblox. I've always wanted to do it ever since my channel first started, really got off the ground. I just never got around to doing it. I just never did it. And I'm finally doing it, and I'm so happy to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I do. We got some awesome, dope, and I mean dope cars to look at in the future for this game to review. So please stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it gaming. Yeah!